Hello everyone, it's Heidi coming to you from sunny Florida. This is episode 18 on my YouTube channel where I talk about my knitting, my crocheting, and cross-stitching. I want to give a warm welcome to you all who are new. I'm so thankful that you're here checking me out. And for the returning viewers, thank you for always being here with me and listening to my knitting, crocheting, and cross-stitching journey. So welcome everybody. Today it's a warm, hot, sunny day in Florida, and I'm glad I'm here chit-chat with you. It's been a good couple of weeks, some really good and some not so good. So I'll tell you why in 1 minute. If you want to find me other than YouTube, I'm on Instagram and Ravelry as Yarnit Heidi. So you can check me out there and see all what I'm up to other than YouTube. So I've got some finished objects. Before I get into that, I'm a little sad this week. I don't know if some of you may have heard because I've posted on Facebook, but the local yarn shop that I visit and go to here in Lauderhill, Florida, the owner, her name is Patty, had a traumatic brain injury, and it's subarachnoid hemorrhage, and she's in the hospital, and she's on life supports, and I'm just really sad because anybody in our community, they're like family. We all have the same interests. This is a place where we go to be social, to learn, and she gives us that opportunity for that. And I'm really sad, and I've been praying that she comes out of it. And if you have it in you, just say a prayer for Patty, or if you're not religious at all, just keep in your thoughts that she heals and comes back to us. So anyway, that kind of is a bummer all week, and it's been on my mind. And I don't need to preach to the choir, but anybody in our community, it really is like family, and it hurts us. It's painful to see somebody go through this. Anyway, so that's out of the way. I just want to say, if you can, just think about her and say a prayer, and that's it. And just all I can say is live your life to the fullest. Anything can happen in a matter of seconds, and do your best to enjoy life. Okay, so now I'm going to get on to more happier stuff. So I have 3 finished objects. I have a half object, and I have just a couple of works in progress. So I'm getting my mojo back with my knitting after my injury. It's doing really well, my injury. For those that don't know, I had a bad accident. A mirror came down on my fingers. I had got 2 broken fingers. They had to be stitched together because the fingertips one was almost off, and I had pins in the fingers. So this happened over 3 months ago, and the fingers are doing good. One is without a bandage, you can see there, and the other one still has some scabbing that has to still come off, and a little bit of infection. But when I look at it, it's doing good. The only issue I'm having with my fingers is I can't really bend too well. So I'm going to occupational therapy for that, and it's going to be a slow process. So I'm just happy I have them, and that's it. So I'm doing well. I'm getting more into my knitting. I still can't knit that great with the pointy finger, but these little fingers are doing the job for me. So it's all good. I'm able to do what I love. If not, I'd be really down in the dumps. So let's get moving on what I have been doing. Okay, my first finished object is every month I subscribe to a newsletter by the Kitchen Sink Shop, and she always puts out a new dishcloth pattern each month, and it's based upon books that she really liked reading when she was younger throughout the years, and they're pretty much literacy books. And this one I think was a, a book that she watched, a mystery, that she read, and the main character owned a bakery shop, and it was called The Cookie Jar. So she did a pattern based on that book called The Cookie Jar. So this is it. I used out of my stash Dishy yarn. I did it on a size 3, and it's such an easy, quick knit. Let's see if I can show you quickly. Yeah, that's it. So Dishy yarn, I don't know the color because it was in my stash, no tag. And 1, 2, 3, you do this in a night, a couple of hours, and you have a dishcloth. I've been following her all year round, so I have a nice collection. I can give them away as gifts. And also when my dishcloths get kind of worn out, I have another one I can grab. So that's by the kitchen sink shop. I will link everything I talk about down below in the description box in case you're interested. But you know what? It's free to sign up for her newsletter, and every month you get a pattern. It doesn't cost you anything. Check it out if you like doing dishcloths. I like it as a quick fix and also as gift giving. So I do it. And it's kind of fun. And a lot of people seem to do the same thing. Okay, my next finished object is my favorite thing to do, socks. Here's one, and here's the other one. I took it off the blocker. Okay, this is just a vanilla sock. I didn't really follow much of a pattern, but I wanted to try to, haven't done in a while, is do toe up. So I did the toe up socks. I did for the foot 60 rows around the toe, 60 rows. And for the leg, I did 40 rows and 20 rows for the cuff. I did an afterthought heel, which I'm starting to like all over again. I haven't done it in a while. The yarn is by Earth Yarns. It's their unique sock. I don't think it has a colorway. I think it's number, let me see here. I think it's just number 55. And that's it. Love it. I think I'm going to give this to my sister up north where it's cold, because it came out really nice, and I think she'll like it. I love the way it knitted up. And it's funny how the sock, it ended up going into another color. So it's okay. It makes it to have some character. So that's my my vanilla socks, no pattern, just knit the whole way. And that's what I like about striping yarn. It doesn't really need a pattern. The yarn does the work itself. So that's that one. Then the other one, I had the yarn that I purchased on this pattern, and I was like, let's use it up because it's worsted weight. Fingerless Gloves. They're so cool. This I got, this pattern I got through my Yarn subscription. I already made one, but I really love the pattern, and it's such a nice gift to give. And I had the yarn in my stash. So I said, let's get moving in. Fingerless Gloves doesn't take long. So on this, what did I do here? I did DPN, double pointed needles, size 4 for the cuff, and size 6 for the rest of the body. So pretty easy pattern. The yarn is Berrocco Vintage worsted weight. And the color, again, I couldn't find the tags on these. I don't know why, they were full skeins. So I don't know what the color is. So a gray and a purple. Anyway, this was a lot of fun. So this was from my Yarn subscription by Vicky Howell. And I think somebody looked it up. This is called the Dotted Mitts, but somebody looked it up and they named it something else, but it's the same pattern by Vicky Howell. So I'm going to gift this to somebody. What I do is whatever I make and I don't wear, I put it in a gift bag or storage. And then when it's time, like for the holidays, I just wrap them up. And sometimes if there's a group of people, I wrap them, no name on them, and I tell them all to pick something, and it's like a surprise. Whatever they get is what they get. It's all beautiful. It could be a cowl, it could be gloves, could be a scarf, it could be an ornament. So that's kind of fun. So I'm going to put that in the bag and save it for the holidays or a gift or something. So that is all my finished objects. Okay, I have one half object. I got really addicted to this. Okay, this is this is a scrappy sock I did. I saw it from Julianne from the Twin Stitches. I saw her do a scrappy one. So it's like, oh, I want to do one. And this is with all different scrappy colors. And then I just used for the cuff, like an ivory, and for the heel. Again, I'm getting hooked on the toe up. I did the toe up on here. I did about each color, 10 rows of each color. And again, 60 rows on the foot, 40 on the leg, 20 on the cuff, and an afterthought heel. I really like doing that now. I'm a big fan of slip stitch and gusset heels, but this seems easier. I don't know. But I made a boo-boo on this one. When I did the afterthought heel, I dropped some stitches. It was a pain in the neck, but I found a way to pick them up and finish the heel off. So I can't tell you what yarns because they're all assorted, but on a size 1 magic loop method, and that's it. So this I'll probably keep, or I'll save it for somebody else to give out to. I don't know. That's the nice thing about doing this stuff. I can do whatever I want. I can give it away. I can keep it. It doesn't matter. Okay, I'm taking a sip. Okay, works in progress. I don't have a lot. I'm finishing things. I'm not doing more because I'm being focused on the ones I'm doing, but I'm itching to do some more things, and I'll tell you about that afterwards. Okay, so my works in progress. I'll show you the first one. I'm doing the road trip mystery, the mystery road trip by Really Clear Designs, and every year they do a different state, and I think that's a lot of fun. I did last year Maryland. It was challenging. I did color work of a crab, and that crab has been through hell and back because after I washed it, the crab fell apart and I had to perform surgery for like 6 hours on the crab. This year, not so difficult so far, and I'll show you what I'm doing. Okay, this is the shawl. I'm loving it, to be honest with you. Oh, every section has like a different kind of stitch, and they talk about what was the inspiration for that section of that part of the state. So anyway, I'll let the cat out of the bag. I was going to keep it a secret, but it's all over Ravelry and people that are doing it, what state. So, and I had to do it. It's the state of Florida. That's what they're doing. So, one part was an area, I forget where, I'm so bad, where they visited an area where all, there was all these parking meters, and then anybody that put money in the parking meter, they used that money to feed the homeless. This latest section up here, it reminds of the sand dunes that they went to in a part of, I don't know if it was Tallahassee, Florida. It was called Topsail, and with these big high dunes. So that's like the dunes, and anyway, and then in between is a border where there's beads in between. You can't really see the beads too good. On the bottom, it's a picot edge with beads. So you do a couple of sections, and there's 2 designers, so you do both their designs, and then you do a border, and then you do the next. So I love that, hearing their stories about what inspired them every time they send out a leg. I'm far behind because this shawl, this came out right before my accident, and then I had to stop everything for like 5-6 weeks, and now I'm finally picking up. So I'm only on leg 3 of this road trip, but that's okay. I get a beautiful shawl at the end. So the yarn I used is La Jolla by Baah Yarns. And the colors are, oh, there's a lot of colors. There's 4 different colors here that I'm using. Let's see. Pink Primrose, Falling in Love, Pink Sand, and Toumaline by La Jolla. And it's a size 3 and 4. So it's using small needles. I love it. It's a lot of fun too. So I'm up to like 3. We'll see how that goes. So that's my work in progress. Did I forget anything about it? No, that's it. Oh, the wool is 100% super wash merino. And that's it for that. My next work in progress is, no, oh, I only have one more. Where is it? Hold on, I'll be right, I'm back. I put it away last night, not remembering to put it on the side for when I do my podcast. This I'm addicted to. I saw this on a Facebook page that I belong to with my cross stitching, and on it they always do show your finished objects, and I saw this and I had to have it. I ended up asking where they got it. It was a little shop on Main Street that had it there, and I bought it from them on the, either I texted or called them, and I got them, and they did a PDF, sent me a PDF. It's called the Theidi Motel. They named a motel after me. They named it. Let me see what it looks like here. I'll show you what it looks like. The Theidi Motel. Had to have it. Matter of fact, after I do this, maybe next year we're going to try to take a trip to stay at the Theidi Motel. I hear it's a landmark in Helen, Georgia, and it's like a Bavarian-style motel, and it's a landmark there. Can't believe they named a motel after me. So this is how it's coming along. I love it. I'm so addicted. If you guys hear a banging, believe it or not, for over a year now, a cardinal comes to my window. And that's the banging now. I wish I could show you a picture of the cardinal. It's bright red. And for over a year, maybe a year and a half, a cardinal comes knocking on my window. And you know what? I believe that somebody's sending me a message, like maybe one of my parents. But this cardinal is a boy, so I'm convinced it's my dad sending me a message. Isn't that crazy? I don't care. Keeping an eye on me, watching out over me. Every day, knocking on the window. I'm always saying hi to it. But anyway, that's if you hear something banging, it's on my window, the cardinal. It's kind of nice. We're friends now. So anyway, back to my Theidi Motel. So I'm doing on this blue linen that I got at the local cross-stitch shop called the Cross Stitch Cupboard. And look how cool it is coming out. I'm on this section now. There's going to be a windmill that goes there, but I'm done with the motel section. I love doing this. So this is linen. I think it's 28 count. I'm not sure, but it's probably a cashel linen. And I'm using DMC floss. It really is addicting and easy. I should be done with this in no time. Maybe I'll be done with it by the next time I podcast. I really don't know, because cross-stitching is not very quick. It takes time. Sometimes it takes an hour or so to do one little section. So I don't know, but every night I want to do it. When you want to do something and anxious to do it, then you know how much you really love it. So anyway, that's how the Theidi Motel is coming out. And when it's all done, I'll get it framed, have a perfect place to put it in my place, and then we want to go visit it. I don't know if we'll drive or take a plane, but I think it'll be so much fun to stay there and visit. So that's my works in progress. That's it. So I have a couple of acquisitions, and then I have something fun to tell you that happened. Okay, let me just take a sip of my coffee. I'm very dry here. It's been, humid, but also I get very dry. Okay, first thing, I don't know why I saw this. Maybe she was having a sale. I got a Progress Keeper from Heidi and Lana, and I guess I don't have one in my notions because I collect Progress Keepers. I love them. It's like jewelry. I'm a blingy kind of person, so anything with jewelry, glitz, glamour, sequins, gems, I'm all about it. So I saw she had a palm tree. So I'm in Florida. I don't even have a palm tree Progress Keeper. Isn't that cute? So I got one and she had a sale. Oh, don't mind my, I'm looking at my nails. I get the gel, which is more expensive, and this one came off. The liquid gel, I'm so annoyed. I'll have to go back and tell them, hey, redo that. Anyway, the palm tree is so sweet. I had to have it. So I got that. And then, just to show you how much social media is so influences you with a lot. Somebody posted, oh, this one is having a sale. And I couldn't refuse it because the sale was fantastic. I'm not even going to mention it, but I had to have it. So this is from the Woolly Owl. Look at this beautiful skein of yarn. Oh my, and it has stellina in it, like little gold stellina. So what is the stats on this? I'm going to tell you. 70% superwash merino, 20% nylon, and 5% gold stellina. It is so pretty. We should go there, maybe a little bit there. It is so soft. And it's superwash merino. Yeah, I told you all that. And 462 yards. Oh, so I don't know what I'm going to do with it. But then I was talking to my friend Mitez, and she said I only need one skein to make a ranunculus sweater because you use size 10 needles. So this would be perfect because it's not too variegated, and I'm going to try it. So this was a great buy. I love it. Oh, the colorway is called Cabernet. I could see that. So what a great find this one. I can't wait to knit it up and check it out. I should have bought more colors or whatever, but I think she only had 2 available. One was like a grayish blue, which I'm more of this color. Anyway, so that was my other acquisition. Okay, that's my last acquisition, but I gotta tell you that I had such a fun weekend last weekend. I belong to the Love and Stitches membership, hosted and led by Natalie from Nitty Natty and the Love and Stitches podcast. So in this membership, there is so many people from all over the world, and we Zoom together. We have like a chat room together, and we do make-alongs. It's such a wonderful thing. I've already met people from all over. So a couple of the members were coming to Orlando. One from England, United Kingdom, I should say, United Kingdom, and the other one from Delaware, and then another member from a part of Florida, far from where I am, who is a new member, also wanted to meet. And then we have a friend who lives in Orlando, and then me and my friend Esther, we live about 3 hours away. So we said, let's all meet up, because they were going to be in Disney, and they're coming from so far away. For us, 3 hours is nothing compared to what they got to drive to. So we met at a Panera Bread in Orlando, and so we met them there, and we stayed for like 6 hours. It was unbelievable. We had so much fun talking and seeing what each other are working, getting to know each other. So there was 6 of us. I'll insert a picture here of us getting together at the Panera Bread. And it really was, it's so wonderful having the same hobby, talking, knitting, crocheting. It's so much fun to do. But it was almost like Christmas there. They gave us gifts and we gave them gifts, and it was so wonderful. So I'm going to show you what they gave them. So even though it's not acquisitions, it's like gifts that we got from all of them. Okay, the first one I'm going to show you is the girl who came in from the United Kingdom. So great with her family. She gave us all stitch markers. Look how pretty. There's like 5 of them in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. She made them herself, and I love them. So every time I use them, I'll think of her. This is from our friend Kate. I want to say thank you, Kate. What a great idea. So sweet and so nice. I swear it's like Christmas there. So that was from her. And she's still in the Orlando area with the family, enjoying Disney and all of that stuff. What a special time that is. Okay, then I got from another woman. She actually lives in Florida, but she lives like 4 hours from here. And she met us too, and she's a new member. And she, look what she did. She painted a picture for everybody to have. She did this. Isn't that beautiful? Birds by the water. I love it. I'll always remember her because of this, and our day out up in Orlando. So she gave us this and a mini. How thoughtful. This is from a friend. Her name is Jen. I want to say thank you, Jen. This really is beautiful, and I'll always think of you. And I want to find a great place to put this picture so I can see it all the time. So how thoughtful is that? Then another friend, she wasn't even there, but she sent to one of the other members to give us something. And I mean, she wasn't even there. She gave us a bag of minis. What a great idea is that? This is from our friend Renee. I want to say thank you, Renee. That was so thoughtful. She wasn't even there. How kind. She wanted us. She was happy we were all meeting. And one day, I hope we can meet her. She lives in Arizona, so she's kind of far. So, and a different time zone. Anyway, so because me and my friends got this, we decided that we're going to do a little make-along together, thinking about, how thoughtful Renee was to give this. So we wanted to make something useful for it. So I think September 1st, we're going to start a make-along. I think we're going to try it for the Wallop cowl that I know the Crazy Sock Lady did one, and it uses up your minis. So we said, we'll do that. So we're going to do it together. So again, thank you, Renee. And then the last thing I got is my friend Esther. She went away to visit family in North Carolina and Charlotte, North Carolina. And she brought me back this beautiful bag. Perfect for a project bag. Isn't it pretty? So pretty. So she gave me this bag, I love project bag. I mean, you could use it for anything. I could, oh, you know what? I'm going to New York in another month or so. My son's getting married. I could bring this on the plane. Oh, because it's so pretty. Anyway, so she gave this bag and a t-shirt from the shop that our family owns. So thank you, Esther, for that. I love it. I'm telling you, it was like Christmas going up there and meeting up with everybody. So that is all my acquisitions and gifts that I received. And life. Well, I pretty much told you much of the life that has been going on. The week before, didn't do much, but last week went up to Orlando, had a great time. Unfortunately, it ended up on a sad note with Patty from the yarn shop. I just pray that she can come through this and she'll have a normal life. I just pray. But on that note, I just want to say, live your life to the fullest. If you could swing it, do it. You got one life, live it to the fullest. I love you all. It's so great chatting with you. I wish you peace and love always in your life. And keep knitting, keep doing the things you love. Till next time. See ya. Bye-bye.